Hey, we're talking about urinalysis. Urinalysis, then we could be, we look at the RBC, red blood cells. So red blood cells could be anything. So if it's dysmorphic, or if you find RBC cast, then this is glomerulonephritis, send them to nephrology. But if it is normal, then you look at it, is it painless hematuria? Then it could be cancer, or it could be continuous bladder irrigation. Okay, so this is going to be the urology work. What if it's painful? Then it could be a stone, and we do IV fluid and urology. Okay, this is for the red blood cells. For the dipstick, you look at the specific gravity. If it is more than 1.025, then ADH is on. But if it is less than 1.001, then ADH off. And then what else do we look for? We look at the protein. If there are there's a protein, what does that tell you? Could be diabetes or nephrotic syndrome. Okay, that's the thing that we think of, could be. And we look at the white blood cell. If it's usually more than 100, then it's UTI. If it's 1 to 5, this is fine. 50 to 100, I don't know, still it should be more than 100, could be UTI. Other thing is nitrite. If it's positive, this could be indicative of a UTI. Leukocyte, nitrite actually for gram negative rods, bacteria, that's another thing interesting. Leukocyte esterase, that's for white blood cell, mean there's infection, most likely. We look at the squamous cell. If you find that, this is repeat UI, this means contaminated or something like that. Other thing, we find glucose and ketone. Glucose usually for diabetes, that's not specific. Ketone for DKA. Okay, but you see, you gotta find these. If you find these two, then this most could be diabetes or the DKA. So you gotta look up both. It could be bilirubin, the duct closed. If it's bilirubin. If it's urobilinogen, duct open. Okay, which urobilinogen, which means that bilirubin went through the gallbladder smoothly and went to the gut, converted to urobilinogen, and then it's been duct is fine. If it's bilirubin, the bile duct went back to the blood and then went to the kidney. So it's like that. So it's interesting thing to have. The other thing, white BC, usually acute tubular necrosis or infection. Cast, RBC cast, this is glomerulonephritis. If it's white BC cast, this is acute interstitial nephritis. So let's talk about that a little bit. The white BC cast, if you find cast, this could be acute interstitial nephritis, could be glomerulonephritis. If it could be granular cast, could be acute tubular necrosis. If you found granular casts, so let's make a cast. If you find RBC cast, glomerulonephritis, if it's white BC cast, then could be acute interstitial nephritis. If it's a granular cast, it could be acute tubular necrosis. Okay, if it's other, it doesn't matter. These are the only three things that matters. And there's a crystals. We also look at crystals. Okay, usually it's different. The crystals you can do for a stone, that's what it matters. And that's basically for urinalysis summary. Simple, like you have leukocyte esterase white BC, and we have bilirubin, urobilinogen, bilirubin duct closed, urobilinogen duct open. That's interesting. White BC leukocyte. This is UTI. Normal hematuria, painful hematuria, stone, painless hematuria, cancer. Cast, RBC cast, glomerulonephritis, white BC cast, acute interstitial nephritis, granular cast, acute tubular necrosis. And that's a summary of urinalysis. Thank you so much for listening.